Blessings, beloveds. Nikiatanarna kurososhianaya. Hi, beloveds. So nice to be here. And it was a week ago I was here, and I feel that time goes so fast right now. And this planet is amazing at its ascension pace. It's never been as fast as it is right now. So we ask to open this space in the highest for everyone involved in our here and now, and we ask beloved God and our family of light to bring in the highest of the highest of the highest, and we ask for full protection and connection by the eternal living light through this transmission and this activation. So I'm going to talk a little bit about April because April is such an interesting month, and then in the end I will do an activation if the teams wants some codes to come through to assist you all. So first of all, I want to thank you all for the amazing work we did last week on the move out of your comfort zone. Thank you for all of your messages, and I can just say that that work we're going to need to go deeper and deeper and deeper to do that, because we are actually moving beyond the comfort zone, not only for ourselves, but we're moving beyond the comfort zone for our ancestors and for this planet on a collective field. So it's a huge work we're doing right now. So April is really a month of expansion, and that expansion doesn't happen in a linear time. That expansion happens on a multi-dimensional level. So, which means that we maybe not noticing it in the moment as it happens, we are actually expanding, but we're expanding on an earthly level, on a galactic, on a cosmic, and on universal level, even on a solar level, which means that there's topics, initiations that we are working on right now, and we work on them on so many levels, and they are beyond this here and now, so we might not even always see when we actually just pop it all, because that's how it goes right now. In April there's these waves of deep work, but it happens so multidimensionally, so we might not really see how deep it is, because we are healing, and in the same time we are clearing, and in the same time we're activating, and in the same time we're upgrading. So in April they're gonna be like waves, and we will be able to move into those waves of a full cycle of healing different aspects that we came here to heal, up to 4 times, which means quite a lot, right? 4 full waves of cycling and ending and completing things, issues that we've been working on for a long time. And this whole planet, we're so many right now awakening and doing the work, so the frequency of this planet goes so freaking fast. And in April that energy will be felt, because many of us that have been feeling kind of lost are starting to move forward, and that energy, when we are so many doing it at the same time, it will be felt in our field and in the whole collective field. So, and also there will be the separation we've been feeling before, maybe with those that are newly awakened or those that have been awakened for a long time. That separation is really being cleared now, because we have awakened so much and the frequency of these planets is so high. So we start to understand that for us that, for an example, have been on this path for a long time, when we meet those that are just on their awakening or ascension path, they actually really assist us on so many levels in remembering where we were, what we have done, what we actually have shifted, what we have transformed, and we can assist those that just have awakened to actually keep going and seeing that it's worth it. So the separation also between the new ascension, the ones newly coming into ascension, and those that have been there for a long time, is separating, because we really, really understand that we cannot do the work alone anymore. And I've been talking about this for a long time, but this is being very, very deeply felt now, that we cannot reach the deeper levels alone, because the resistance in our DNA, in our nervous system, is so strong. So we actually really need assistance by others. So that's also something really moving from April to May to June, July, and throughout the rest of the year. And also, I've been talking about that new systems. We're bringing in new systems into our field right now. In April, we're going to implement those systems. And those systems are about, how can I make my life easier from the consciousness level that I've just reached? Or, because we are ascending so fast now, which means that we have reached a higher consciousness level. And through that, we can actually create new, smaller, bigger systems in our everyday life that makes our life easier. And that's something that's just gonna be infused into your field in April, and it's a really, really beneficial energy to kind of create foundation of your new life, of your new world that you need to start to create from within, right? And things also that we have been feeling for a long time, that there's no moving here, I'm feeling like I'm just going here and I'm not coming forward. You're gonna notice that you're moving on in that particular area that you've been feeling like, okay, I will probably not move on from this, relationship or this work situation or where I live or what. And suddenly in April, just like, shoo, the energy goes. And that's also why this month is so amazing. And another thing is that the confusion that we've been feeling, oh my God, the confusion has been going on for me December, January, February, March. That energy of confusion is really being released, and we're gonna feel less confusion now in April, which will make us also understand why are things as they are. So that will also come into our field much more, and it's already started, right? We start to understand, like on a higher level, why are things as they are, and even we also start to understand the mistakes. So the confusion is slowly leaving our field, and many of us have talked about this before, actually have paths that is about to change, or they already are changing. And for many of us, we've already been through this and on this for quite a while. We are just being here patiently waiting for, like, okay, I don't know what's gonna come in. I just know that my path is changing, right? For I shared with you guys that my Therapist of the New World, the big course that I've loved and that I love so much, is I got the message, is ending. So and there has been a confusion around that too, right? We just know that something new is coming in, but we don't know what. And that is also shifting now. We're starting to understand where we are supposed to go. So we're understanding more of it, at least. So that is a very welcoming energy, at least for me. And also something that is important kind of to bring in, that my guides also talked about, that I really, really liked. I heard it actually from another space, and it's about safety. So we are also, of course, in all this like transformational energy, the deep healing we're doing and everything, understanding everything on a higher level, we are also being pushed to move towards our mission as we understand more, right? And it's important to kind of anchor in that moving towards your mission will never feel safe from the human perspective. It will feel very exciting from higher self perspective, but the ego personality and the human aspect of us will never feel safe to move towards the mission. But it will feel very safe to move away from the mission, or like staying away from it. So also acknowledging this aspects of the human experience and kind of separate them, not really separating, but really look at them from different perspectives, because our higher self needs to be excited, need to bring in the passion into the field, and we also need to compassionately witnessing our, human personality, which is like, I will never feel safe to move towards this scary unknown area. So we just need to reprogram ourselves and keep moving towards it. And a lot of also what we are experiencing now is that there's really nowhere to go, right? There's no end station, and the more we start to understand that, the more we can start to live our life in a multidimensional level and really start to enjoy our life, like really arriving every single step here and now. Like I put my right feet and I arrive, and then I take my left feet and I arrive. I don't arrive 20 feet further on when I am at this specific tree that I was going to. I'm arriving in every step, which means, I'm arriving in every single aspect of my healing journey, and I'm arriving at every single aspect of my activated soul. So that's also when we really truly start to enjoy this crazy ride. And in 1 week I'm having this deep soul healing activation, because my guide said that it's time to really allow our soul to receive some deep healing. The core soul of ours has traveled through eons of lifetimes and stand at this threshold now of like making probably one of the biggest karmic clearings, healings, and initiations, which really gives us the opportunity and invitation to give our core soul some healing. So I'm looking forward to do that work with you guys. Okay, let's see what wants to come through. So if you move into your center and your vertical column, and in the middle of this center column of yours, there's this golden thread moving up and down from earth all the way up to source. This golden thread holds all of your gifts. It is your hara line, and if you look really deeply, you see that there's a lot of different codes, there's a lot of different symbols, and you might even see that there's like Merkabahs flowing through this golden thread, which is your hara line, which is the seed of your soul. Follow this golden thread all the way down to Mother Earth and into the core of her heart, into her temple, and allow this golden thread and the codes of the golden thread to be spread all over the planet, out through thousands of her roots, her system, her mycelium network, and in this moment you're just assisting Mother Earth with spreading the codes, the energy of your hara line, your soul seed, and you're anchoring into Mother Earth. Now you're returning the energy, and when you return the energy back, you also receiving loads of gift from Mother Earth. From the plants, from the animals, the herbs, allow this to be infused into your hara line. Bring this energy up through your hara line in the center column of your light pillar, through all of your chakras, and move this energy all the way up, up to the highest point, up to source. Now spread the codes of your hara line, which is all of your gifts, your personal soul mission is in the hara line, and spread it out like the tree of life out through the space of source, through the highest vibration there is. Kurunushia, say yes. Kurusunukishia, to assist with the unique codes of your hara line, the seat of your soul. Urunukishiarna kishiarna tia naishia. Now, return the energy, and as you're taking this energy back, you're also receiving energy from Source, bringing Christ consciousness in to your hara line for an activation, an upgrade. Bring these codes of Christ consciousness down through your hara line, through all of your chakras, your light pillar, and all the way down to your heart. Shurunuki atarana kishia, move all the way down to your hara chakra in your navel. Urunukushiaranasia. Allow the golden energy to be spread in all directions now, assisted and activated by Mother Earth, assisted and activated by Source and the Christ consciousness, fully merged by your unique divine puzzle piece on this multiverse. See, maybe you see the tree of life, your personal tree of life being activated in your auric field now, assisting you for the April energies. Understanding more of where you are and why you are where you are at this moment. Opening the consciousness level of your auric field. See the tree of life. Allow it to be fully expanded out in all of your 12 energy bodies. Maybe it's showing you something very unique, because the tree of life is always constantly evolving as we evolve and ascend. Beautiful. Just bring these energies back into the hara chakra, move it up to the heart for recording. You're probably seeing this golden energy just really just blowing and really just blinking in the whole field of yours, even if you have contracted the energy a little bit, and recording it. And it is done. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done. So beloveds, let's allow these beautiful energies of April, where we finally feel that, okay, we can move on. Finally, we feel that we are not as confused. We don't need to rush. We started to see some clarity, and the whole collective field of this planet is assisting us also, like, because you know, the vibration and the frequency of this earth is really going up fast now. So thank you everyone for joining me. I love you. I honor you. I hope to see you on that deep soul healing activation. Will be a magnificent work. I love you. Blessings.